welcome to RC Arsenal. Today is the last day of 2016. So choose the 2016, here's 2017. Anyway, here we go. We got the Axial Yeti Jr., the rock racer. Right out of the box, this thing had problems with the steering servo. See how it locks up? Freezes up. Very underpowered. I mean, this is a smooth tabletop surface as well, and nothing, no response. So the company did send me, a brand new Tactic Servo. They also sent me a new ESC, which is actually pretty cool, the company. I'm not going to give Axial crap on this. This is a brand new product for them. You know, something in 1/18th scale is definitely new to them, so no issues. But anyway, I had this, I tried to make some adjustments on that, and I figured if I'm going to tear this thing apart to change the servo, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it. So I've got the Savox, the SH-0263MG metal geared servo, digital. This thing's a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and put this thing in here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around and get some better looks at this. I don't want this to be a real long, lengthy video. I'll just show you the things that I am going to disassemble to get this new servo in here. So stay tuned and check it out. Okay, so I've never taken this thing apart. This is the first time for me. So anyway, this is what I found so far. Remove this screw right here. There's one on both sides. Get those out. And then what you'll find is that the model will pivot in half like that, which you're going to need to get the top screw out on your ESC. Alright, once you get that top screw off up in here, go ahead and flip the model over. You got two screws here. Go ahead and remove those two to get the bottom of that ESC out. Right at this point, now that you got that there, it's pretty much loose and free. Since I've got another ESC from the company, I'm going to go ahead and swap this one out because I was having some issues. Granted, that could have all been coming from the servo, but I'm going to go ahead and change it out anyway. Hang on to this one as a spare. Now at this point, you'll see your servo and your ECS, it's all built into one. So at this point, take out the screw for your steering servo. Okay, now that you got your servo saver, all that stuff disconnected, this is pretty much what you're going to have. Your ESC, you got your steering servo all in one, connects into the back. Like I said, I'm going to change it out over to my new one. So at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and install my new Savox servo into my ESC, and then I'll pick back up here in a minute. Alright, once you get all that swapped out, what I typically like to do is just connect everything back up and go ahead and ops check it. That way you can kind of zero out and center your steering servo before you hook up that your servo saver. So get the transmitter on, throw the battery up in there. See what we got here. Okay, everything looks good at this point. Of course, I disassembled the rear drive shaft, so make sure the throttle's good. Yeah, it's going to be much better. So now I'm going to go ahead and start reassembling the whole thing, just in reverse order of how I took it apart. Just got to get this back in there, and then I'll connect my servo saver, and should go back together pretty quick. Yes, there you have it. Pretty easy. Real happy with the speed, response, power with this metal Savox servo. Not a hard project to do at all by any means. This is going to be a lot better, a lot faster. One thing, if you do have this model, I don't know if the lighting is as good for you can see. It's hard for me to tell from where I'm standing here. But anyway, I did pop off all these little knuckles on here, and I put a little bit of marine grease. You could probably use any grease you want, but I think due to the cold temps and how tight that was, that probably wasn't helping that stock servo survive. Yeah, pretty cool. I did have to reverse the steering throw, and it's very easy. With the you turn the power off on the transmitter, hold down the top steering trim knob, turn the power back on, you'll see the light blink. At that point, you've got it reversed and it's good to go. So yeah, thanks for checking it out. Come on back to the channel and see some actual real vids of this thing running. Unlike the original one, because after the first 2 minutes it got stuck, all I could do were donuts. Somebody actually cussed me out about that, which I thought was funny. I left their comment in there because it kind of makes me laugh. But yeah, come on back to the channel. I can get some actual real vids of this thing running. We can see what it can do. Thanks.